For us. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rachel Crider, and I am principal at Allen Elementary School in Floyd County. And today we're going to be talking about ACT. We have had the distinct pleasure of being an ACT school the last 2 years, and that is activating catalytic transformation in schools. And it is an amazing approach to improvement in schools, and we're really seeing the benefit. I also have with me today our assessment and accountability coach, Miss Tiffany Lanning. I may call on her to say a few things, and our community engagement coach, Miss Jerry Turner. What is great about activating catalytic transformation is it is an approach to school improvement that involves the entire school, all stakeholders in the school, especially the community, which is sometimes hard for schools to get that community engagement to come in and get those people to bring businesses and so forth into your school. So it's an amazing plan of improvement. Basically what it does is we got together all stakeholders, and we're a high performing school at Allen, and we look at our data, where our data is taking us, and what do our kids need. We have a very diverse student population at Allen, kids with diverse needs. What do our kids need? How can we best service our children? And that's what we did. We got together, we looked at it, we looked at our data, and we had discussions, we had deep conversations on where do we need to move for improvement. And we came up with a problem of practice and developed a theory of action as a school. And basically what we have been focusing on in the last 2 years is, of course, improving overall student achievement, but we want to focus on, in our theory of action, and you guys all have that in your pamphlets that we've given out, anything that you want to know about our theory of action and how everyone is included at Allen Elementary is in your brochure that we've given you. But basically, if you look at our problem of practice, it is we want to engage students at high levels. We understand, and our data told us, we have kids that are off the charts, kids that are ready for the next level. We have kids that are on grade level, and they are ready to learn and go to the next level. We have kids that are below grade level. So we know, and our teachers understand, that when they walk into their classroom every day, that they have kids with diverse needs. And regardless, and when you think of it, and we've had this conversation many times at Allen, when you think about engaging your students, we're talking about equity. We want little Billy, who may be below grade level, who may be struggling, we want that teacher to be able to engage him in that lesson, in that class, to where he has an opportunity. We want our on grade level children to be able to have that opportunity. We want our above and beyond students. We want them to be challenged. So when we think about student engagement, we're looking at all of our children. And when I go into the classrooms, teachers know, and we know what we're looking for. We want every child equitable access to be successful in that lesson, to be able to participate in that lesson. So that's kind of the gist of what our theory of action is: student engagement and engaging our students in high levels. So any questions that you may have is on our brochure. Why did we choose student engagement? I've already shared with you that we were a higher performing school. And sometimes when you get higher, those next steps are a little bit more difficult to come up with. Where do we go now? We still had some apprentice scores. We still had some novice scores. We weren't happy with that. Our goal at Allen is proficiency for every child, and us meeting those diverse needs to get them there. So we understood, what can we do? So when we looked at all of the data, and we got pictures throughout of our wonderful kids at Allen, student engagement, kids that are engaged in learning learn more. And it wasn't rocket science. We just said, hey, if we can engage all of our kids at high levels, they're going to learn more in our classrooms, and then the outcome is going to be what we want, which is higher student performance. We have some short and long-term goals. We wanted to increase staff networking and mentoring 100% of our teachers in peer observations. So one thing that we do at Allen is teachers are in each other's classrooms. We call them peer observations, and it's very positive. It's uplifting. They use our district walkthrough document. They go in, they take notes, and they really focus on the student engagement. They bring that back, and that's one piece of the puzzle that we use, and we discuss it. We talk about, what did you see in the classroom? Were the kids engaged? And it's very, and people may say, we don't want to do that. Those are our colleagues. But it's been really successful because of the mindset that we have. It's to improve, and it's not judgmental. We're just going in, seeing what we're seeing, having good, deep conversations about it, and moving forward. So it's been really, really successful. Also, shared models of models and strategies, engagement, 100% resources formally shared. We expect our teachers to share. If they're out there and they see something and it's really good, we share that in PLCs and we implement that throughout our building. Long-term outcomes. We want 100% accomplished rating in the student engagement walkthrough, which is component 9 on our district walkthrough document. That is the student engagement. When any administrator walks into the classroom, we want the highest level. We want to be able to see every child in that classroom engaged in that learning process. So that's what we're looking for, 100%. We're not at 100% yet, but we're making great gains. Also, reduction in novice by 100%. We have a few, very low percent in novice, but we're really, this year, this is our second year in ACT, so, K-Prep this year is going to be a big, huge factor for us, as a determination of, are we moving in the right direction? So we're hoping that to eliminate all of that. 80% decrease in office referrals was also a goal. Students that are engaged don't misbehave in class because they're engaged in the learning process. Another wonderful thing about ACT is you get money. How awesome is that? They had me at money, right? But anyway, we got $5,000 this year, and we wanted to make the best use of that money. What can we do? And you can see we've got some pictures. One of the big things that we're doing with our student engagement is we took $2,000 of that, and we focused on flexible seating in the classroom. So we're buying flexible chairs. We bought some rugs. We bought some spin seats. There's some things that we were able to bring to the classroom that provided those flexible seating opportunities. So 2,000 of it was that, which has been highly successful. The teachers were excited that we got to bring that into the classrooms. The kids were excited, so that's being highly used. Another thing that we've done is we purchased $1,000 worth of Kagan materials to give to our teachers, and we brought those into our PLCs. We bought the dice, the spinners. We got 1 minute? Wow. Okay, so we bought the dice, the spinners, and all that. I'm telling you, I knew I would struggle with this. But anyway, so also we did micro-credentialing, which is professional development for all of our teachers. Every teacher in our building completed the completed the micro credentials, the student learner engagement badge. So that was something we did. Fly. Go current data. Our current data, this is where we are right now. We have seen 61% decrease in behavior incidents. Remember, our goal is 80. We're right on it. So we're at 61%. We've had a 15.7 increase in medium-high engagement rating on our walkthroughs. Remember, we want the highest rating, so we're really moving toward that target. 35.8% specifically in high or all students engaged during activities. So, and then we're going to use our K-Prep data to guide that as well. Next steps, we're going to analyze our K-Prep data. We're getting of the data on our discipline and so forth, so we're analyzing that. We're going to continue with our student engagement. Hopefully next year we'll be selected as an ACT school as well, so we're going to continue that. We're also looking at some more focuses for us to look at. We're going to add a new component for the third year with a focus of high engagement of grade level appropriate work. So we're going to keep our student engagement, and we're going to look at grade level appropriate work. So I could go on for days. It's amazing. I hope I've shared something that was beneficial for you. And that's ACT at Allen.